Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of Metaphor Fantasio, episode 10 on the hardest difficulty. Right now, we're heading back to the prince. We're about to get ready to fight Lucius. Or Luis.
You're coming, aren't you?
I'm a little worried.
It's nearly time. Long have I waited.
Beg pardon?
Hey!
You must hurry. The time has come.
What?
All was for this day. There is still time.
Follow that.
Try to capture everything, guys. So not gonna lie, it's been days that we've been wanting to play,
Hey.
but didn't want to, set up the stream.
This way.
No. You're... I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course. Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
Okay.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
He's not dead.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive, so from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus, his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm just a traveler.
Could a mere to name but Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas all thy... Nay, all thy trials, all thy experiences, wert to prepare...
My other...
Accept the truth.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer, my...
So so it is slightly different depending on what you pick.
What is this? I feel a... Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. Time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day, when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How do you feel?
Well, that's the same, really.
I feel fine, I think.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself. But I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is...
What is it, Gallico?
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then, that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was
was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name, and more. Despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize your highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
He's right.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed?
You can just...
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes.
Technically, he
He
never
may
had
as
to
well
leave.
have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey.
Well,
It
it's
was
not
the
like we want
boy's dearest
Louise.
wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people.
That's right. I remember. I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
What's this all of a sudden?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened. Right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we'd both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have a faint idea, but...
Come to think of it, this place...
Now what?
Here's any status summon friend for one ally. Just because we want everything to be max. You really don't need these weapons though. Unless it's a one-time weapon, then we won't.
Come on. Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elda comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
Is that okay?
Well, we're past...
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden...
The essence of magic is in the... That was what you... In every age, the...
Pardon me.
Magla is in this... But in turn, without the willpower to face your fear. With the world embroiled...
'Tis the answer to...
Hold on. He said he...
Indeed. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome. What do you wish to know?
Who...
Basically, she was just telling us of like how he was able to turn us into the giant, like, human. She's just explaining. For those who didn't watch the last video, the last series of us playing the first playthrough, basically explaining like how he's able to turn us, since he turned us into the same humans that we were fighting, and why she was able to do that, and what the power comes from. And pretty much anyone can be turned into that. It's pretty much just like a bunch of negative magla built up within from humans' anxiety, from the people's anxiety. And human is not like a race, it's just like they're all humanoid people.
No.
There's just different races now.
Ready?
Which makes it even worse, because now it's like, alright, well now we really gotta stop him, because it really doesn't matter whether we was to have gotten involved with him or not. He was gonna be coming after everybody anyway.
So it was you behind the...
Oh, wait, what?
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Also, yeah, we skipped through a lot of stuff, but we just unlocked the Prince archetype. We're gonna be using the Prince from now on, but we're gonna go into this is the last part of what we're trying to do for this playthrough. We may have to play it through again, but we'll see.
No. We'll do this together!
So the dancer, fire art, the extreme fire magic damage to one enemy made from bird. Hulk and bird, wind blade deals extreme physical wind damage to all enemies. Royal sword deals severe physical damage. This is what Royal swords with everybody.
If you would.
How's this?
Ninja!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Now accept your fate!
Why, hello there, treasure. I'm the fast dancer. Raging fire!
Is everyone all right? Paladin! Not now.
There's a fire.
With blade in hand! Burn!
Success! More apples? Quick, knock them off again!
By this power! This is it!
Huh. Perhaps this suits me best. I'm counting on you.
My turn.
But if I can get close, moving to the rear, fast, dancer. Let's keep cool.
I stand ready. Paladin! This won't do. I'll stay my blade.
Charging in. Let's go. Lend me your strength.
Tis yours.
No holding back.
Stay insane in a fight? Not bloody like.
Come here!
How's this?
Doesn't really matter if it heals.
Healed! Gotta do something about those apples! Let me handle those apples. All right, leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there!
Watch me! How's this?
I knew you'd help.
Paladin!
No.
Join with me! Nope, not this. To you!
I will come forth, royal soul. Maybe let's set it up.
Hold nothing back!
How's this?
Nice hit.
Okay,
That was
let's do this.
Get it,
Right,
crit.
let's make this fun.
I can't believe you did crit.
We'll combine our strengths.
Get wrecked!
left him wide open. Hit that, show you.
Let's keep cool.
That helped.
Observe Paladin!
Could be able to just kill us.
Shine! Satisfactory.
I feel stronger.
I continue to grow.
Even I had more.
Marvelous. I feel stronger already.
Yes, I've become stronger.
Yeah, that feels nice. The bastard got a...
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name.
We fight him together.
Yes.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all...
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have...
That's about what it comes down to.
Yeah.
The world's fate is in your hands.
Yes.
Our
We gotta beat him.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? Well, guess I'm repeating myself.
Like,
we've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way. When things get tough. By the way, I wonder what you... The part... The last...
We could let it speak when he gets to talk some more.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but... For me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to. And once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks...
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
We can't give up. Stand strong to the end.
Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in me eyes now.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
So places we gotta.
Let's move.
You see?
Yeah. After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured. That old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
He kind of is dumb strong. He's like the strongest person. He kind of really is.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Rieg.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm just saying.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A sanctus bigwig gambling away his tithes? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I'll tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been...
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou?
Snatching victory from the maw of Catan, but they're...
So get over there, guys. Jesus.
What the?
Isn't that...
All right.
Luis, right when he ought to be king.
Dante.
Luis is the only one.
Excuse me? What's the...
Smash it all to bits!
Let's move.
All right, then.
You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O king.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
What to pick?
Oh!
You... Highness.
What now?
This. That'd be ridiculous. This, like, yo, look at this. Chronicle of the End. Don't even know if we even have that. We want to try to use this.
Honest.
What now?
Come on.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
To all the people who dwell in this...
Luis has already fortified.
Or perhaps, come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Maybe...
A little broad. So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis.
Let's put an end to this.
So?
Smash it all to bits!
Mister! Wow! Wow! Wow. Wow.
There's like so many of these.
Thank you. I...
Smash it all to bits! Smash it all to bits!
My word. It's all right. Back down. What should we do? Tis true.
Hey!
Yep.
Please, whatever you can...
It's okay.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Yeah, there's some running around.
Hey! Hey!
What should we do? 'Tis true.
See what the Lord of the League.
Smash it all to bits!
Luis is the only one.
This is all right.
So irreverent. So irreverent.
Ooh. It'll be Lord Luis before too long.
So irreverent.
All right, then.
Ooh.
Hello.
Help me, will ya?
I guess so.
Much gratitude to you.
We did it!
Let's give it a shot. That's where you want to go.
Help me, will ya?
Yeah!
Luis is the only one left.
Luis rightfully ought to be king. It's just... Oh, God.
Ooh, yeah! Looking to sell, are you?
Ooh.
All right, then. Let's head there right away.
I guess that's the end of it.
Why?
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Can we talk?
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Can we talk?
Well, I guess that's
You
the
there.
end of it.
Can we talk?
Bye-bye now.
Well, I guess that's
You
the
there.
end of it.
Can we talk?
Bye-bye now.
I guess
That's enough out of you.
I can hardly think of it.
Fool.
All right, then.
Warlord?
Uh-huh.
What is this?
That's a rough one.
I guess, but...
Counting on you.
Got it.
Let's do it.
Let's see. Let's see.
That's a rough one.
I see.
Counting on you.
Okay then.
Let's do it.
That's a rough one. Counting on you.
Let's do it.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
I can hardly think on it. Guess there's nothing to be done.
What are you playing at?
Luis is the only one left.
Isn't
What in the...
This is a
Well, whoever's king next.
Please. All right, then. Where to?
Let's go.
This weather is dreadful. Huh? I get...
It was all...
I see.
Indeed.
What?
I say that is enough.
This is...
I say that is enough.
This weather is dreadful.
We got a mother of all...
Let's not.
We got a mother of all storms.
This weather is dreadful.
The world belongs to Lord. I'm just incredulous.
Whoa!
Can we talk?
Whoa!
Can we talk?
Whoa!
Can we talk?
I'm off. Whoa!
Can we talk?
I just can't believe it's cringe.
Not so welcome to...
It will be Lord Louis before too long. It will be Lord Louis before too long. That damned Louis! Just can't believe it. I'm just...
Why did this happen?
Well, it was a dilemma. I guess it's over then. I can hardly think on it. I'm just incredulous.
Welcome! What do you think?
Greeting. Well then.
Can we talk?
Oh dear, oh dear.
How excited!
Why did this happen?
The dead.
Understood.
Why did this happen? Can't be. Can't be. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Well met. So it's you.
What?
Right. I'm in trouble now.
All right then. Let's go.
Humans?
Luis, I could see it.
Hello. Grand, innit? Now what am I to do? Cheers, eh?
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Please, if the...
All right.
Guys, we might just jump into the Forbidden Towers.
Why did this
first.
happen?
Towers.
I guess it's over then. I'm out of ideas.
So,
Why did this happen?
Please? I...
Come on. You're right.
So whoever's strongest gets the crown. The sky. Please?
Come on, sir! Get back! Oi!
Down to Luis.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Hey there.
Your arcane
What
dragon
now?
blood. MP restores all MP for all allies. OP.
Hiya.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
If Louise wins the
Fancy a
crown,
bit of it?
what will become of us?
Hey!
Want in on this? Come again, Ed.
Hey!
What? Come again. Want in on this? Just between. Come again.
If Louise wins the crown, what will become of us? If Louise wins the crown, what will become of us? I beg your...
All right then. Where to?
Let's go! Hey? Isn't that...
Whatever will I do?
Whoa! Lovely, that. If you have a spare moment.
Let's give it a shot!
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
Hey?
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
All right then.